when we started this project about 4 years ago, the idea was for us to find the best partnership on the transmission and on the cycling computers, and that's why we are both here today. So let's talk about the product now. In fact, the power measurement system is two pedals, one on the left and one on the right, which measures the load on the pedal, two transmitters on each pedal, and a cycling computer. It's totally wireless. And in fact, the history in gyrometric pedal in Look started in 2003, so about 10 years ago. And at this time, the idea was for us was not to have a product for the market, but really to have a tool to measure the stress, the load on the bike and on the different components. We started really this project for a consumer about 4 years ago. The biggest challenge was not really to find the solution, it is, but it was not the biggest. The biggest challenge was to find the best way to produce, because as you may know, this kind of product is very expensive to industrialize, and we took lots of time to find the best way to do that. The axle load accuracy is under 2%, so thanks to this solution, whatever the position of your foot, up to until 2000 Newton, the accuracy of the system is 2%. We are still tuning the accuracy on the power, because most of the accuracy on the power is due to the algorithm and to the software. So we are not speaking about accuracy on power, but just on load, and we know that our system is really accurate at this day. And as I said, whatever the position of the foot. We can show you just, yeah, here is one of the sample we have. It's one of the first because it's very clean. Now it's totally protected by plastic, by cover, so you cannot see anymore. But I took this one for the show just to show you the technology. We have 8 gauges per axle, 4 on each side, and this made the system very accurate.
Okay, so let's just told you about the pedal. So first you install the pedal, and then we have 2 power transmitters. So once the pedal is installed, just click the power transmitter. You see one of those will pass up to you. So on the power transmitter, you have a user changeable battery, and the use time is 400 hours of cycling. So you don't have to change the batteries too often. And anyway, it's standard battery 2354. You can find from anywhere. Of course, it's fully water resistant, and the weight is only 20 grams. Then on this power transmitter, when you go for a ride, first you do the offset calibration. Because the offset calibration is really crucial if you want to measure the power output in an accurate way. You push once, the calibration is done. When you use the system for the first time, you have to set the crank length, because in order to calculate the power output, we need to know crank length. So the system is works with 4 different crank lengths: 170, 72.5, 75, and 177.5. So I think meaning 99% of the road riders, they are using one of these crank lengths. And once all that is done, you're ready for a ride. So here you can see the attachment system. You just install the pedal and the transmitter, and of course, compared to the many other power measurement systems, here in 2 minutes you can take the system to one bike to another. And as we know that most of the customers who are using power measurement, they are also using several bikes. So you might have a training bike. When you go racing, in 2 minutes you change the whole system to your racing bike. Then, from the transmitter, the information is sent wirelessly to Polar Bike computer. So you can use the power pedals with 3 different Polar Bike computers: CS600, CS600X, and CS500. And for example, CS600 has been out on the market already for 3 years. So even if you have the old CS600, you can start to use the power pedals without any update. You don't need any software update on your product. It's directly compatible with the power pedals. Then one thing that is different in this system compared to the others, that we are really measuring the power from both sides, from both legs, and we can also display it. So when you go for a ride, it's shown as a percentage. That, for example, left leg 53%, 47 other side. And of course we saw always the calculation, the total power value. So then few words about the benefits of the product, and we can start by the pedals.
Yes. So as we explained to you, the power measurement system has lots of main benefits: accuracy, balancing, and easy to install. Very simple system. But it has also all the benefits we already know on the Kyo standard. I mean, first of all, the platform. This system has the same platform that the Kyo Blade Carbon GI or Kyo Blade Carbon has at this day, so it's the widest platform on the market for the best stability and the best efficiency. And it's not only a big surface. That's easy to understand that you are more stable when you are like that, than when you are like that, okay? So that's why we choose and we focus on this width of platform for a few years now. And it's also a very light system, like all the pedal, all the Kyo line at this day. The pedal is only 170 grams. So compared to Kyo Blade Carbon GI, which is our highest model on the line and really focused on the weight, the complete system is only 200 grams more. So it's very competitive compared to the competitors. Of course, it's still the same clit, so the Kyo grip and the Kyo clit with the different colors you may already know, or I hope so, and compatible with Kyo Fit also, for sure.
Okay, then few words about the power cycling computers. So the power pedals can be used by these bike computers, and they are really high-end bike computers, including naturally everything is wireless. You have altimeter integrated, very high memory capacity, and it comes with the software. So you can use with the Polar standalone software, Polar Pro Trainer 5, or you can download the information, also the Polar web service, polarpersonaltrainer.com. Also, if you prefer to use really specialized power analyzing software like the Training Peaks, we are fully cooperating with Training Peaks. So you can download also information from our software into the Training Peaks software or any other third-party software. So we will provide a very good software solution, but then if you prefer to work with some kind of other kind of software, no problems, we will support that.
You are downloading into Training Peaks through Pro 5.
Yeah, true. Yeah.
So you load into one and then you can take it over.
And hopefully also one day we can do it direct. It depends on. But for the moment you download first to us, and then you come with your Training Peaks software to pick up the information and you transfer that to the Training Peaks.
Look.
And then the highlights. So the weight of the total system is only 448 grams. About the pricing, for the moment we cannot communicate with the exact pricing, but we have the price range. So it's between 2,000 and 2,300 US dollars. The product will be available in spring 2011, and it will be distributed worldwide by both companies, Blue and Polar.
You're never going to go to ANT Plus, are you?
No, I will say it loud. We won't never go to ANT Plus. And you wanna know why? Because we want to use open protocols.